House vlog. It's about 35 degrees in here, so it's a bit warm. But this is the front of the house. As soon as you come in, it's a bit of a mess at the moment. That is a pool table. It's a bit broken. It's not level, but you know, still a pool table. So I did do a couple of videos in the past with the house, but they were not the way I wanted them to be. So we've changed them up a bit. So here we're going out to where my room is. My room's off here to the right. So I've got the sheet up for the hood. That's to keep the light out. That's my massive monitor. So that's where I record all my video games. I've got sheets on the wall because the walls are disgusting. They look like that. But that was there before my housemate actually took over the house. So the owner of the house does not give two shits about this house. He just doesn't care. And you can tell because that awning right there, that's attached to the front of the house in a way that these windows do not open now. We can't open them because they were put in after the fact and they are the wrong size. And none of them have fly screens. So I've put this fly screen up, but it's completely bare there. But that's more just to keep the window open for some breeze and to make sure the boys don't get out. So there's the front door. That's one of Housemate's constructions. He likes doing that kind of stuff, and you'll see why we did it when we get to the other side. But that's to keep his cat on that side and the boys on this side, because she doesn't like other cats at all due to some bad experiences, especially when him, little bucko right there, looks like the cat that gave her name is Spice some grief. So I have to keep them separated. But yeah, so that's where this door came in too. So he built this to keep the boys out and safe. So now we're in the kitchen. If you haven't got an air fryer, get an air fryer. These things are fantastic. So housemate likes to collect cans, so we've got a bag of cans there. You'll see a lot more of it later on. Pantry, old school walk-in pantry. It does have a sliding door, but the sliding door doesn't work properly. And we've got cables all the way through because he's got cameras on the outside. Because where we are, we need cameras because people pinch stuff out of your backyard. You got my fridge, his fridge, freezer. There's Spice. Hello, Spice. How you doing? So I'm just going to put this light on. I've got the outside light on too. So loves his darts. He's got a couple of darts down there that he likes to play. And he likes making woodwork. So he just recently built this. It's not finished yet, but that's the kind of stuff he wants to try and build. And this area was an absolute mess, but he's actually starting to get it set up. So he's starting to get some stuff in order, which is nice. He's still got a long way to go. But we come into the living room. So my old couches and the boxes. So he built these boxes. The boxes are a little bit of a point of contention. I don't see the use. I just don't understand. But he seems to think that they're pretty cool, and I mean that's fine. He has a few of them. It's just that he's trying to sell them and nobody's interested. But mind you, we are in a bit of a shitty situation with inflation and cost of living and all that kind of stuff. So I guess it's just a wait and see. So bathroom and toilet are through there. Sorry, housemate, but the bathroom and the toilet are disgusting. It's not 100% his fault, my fault. Again, the owner does not care about the place at all, so I won't show you everything, but I will show you the floor, because there's nothing we can do about it. He's not interested, as in the owner's not interested. That's going to rot away. In maybe a couple of years' time, someone's going to walk on that and put their foot straight through it and break their ankle. And when that happens, my God, I hope they lawyer up. And then the bathroom, which is not waterproof at all. So one of the big things that I've noticed is when we go inside, look at that massive crack that goes all the way down to the base and all the way up. It's not waterproofed at all. And this bathroom has to be our laundry as well, because the laundry is under the house and we do not have access to under the house because the owner stashes all of his shit under there. He's a bit of a hoarder and we're stuck with all of the junk under the house that he's locked away. But we pay half rent, so it's very cheap rent in comparison to the rest of the place. But we don't have access to under the house. So some more stuff lined up. It's got some shelves and whatnot. I've got some of my tools. I have a buffer and a planer. I was doing stuff when I was at my old house, but I can't do that anymore. My two computers, they're on the outside. The cables go under the door into the room, because they generate a lot of heat, and it's 35 degrees already, and having these things run is very uncomfortable. So, but they are doing all of my YouTube stuff, which is cool. So, and then we've got storage room, but we'll come back to that in a sec. So through here, so they're metal and they spin, but there's no fly wire. So we've stacked things here and the frame to stop people putting their arm or hand through the gap to open the door. The owner, apparently, was his idea to put this thing up. Sorry man, but that was a stupid fucking idea, because it's a real easy point of entry. So this is to keep the cats separate. If you're a builder or you know how to build, you'll notice that there's something missing from this. He hasn't put in the studs at all. But this is finished, apparently. I don't know if he's going to do anything else to it, but apparently it's finished. And then we've got all this junk out here that he needs to sort out. All these boxes that he's collected for some reason, I'm not too sure. He really didn't elaborate. And then we have that room there was an office. It's now his bedroom. He's got that cutout there for Spice to go through. But he stacked all this stuff in the way, so Spice can't use it anyway. But he's got all these shelving here with random bits and pieces. It was all set up nice and neat, and now it's been dumped in here. Mind you, I did tell him to just dump it in here, because I wanted the room out here set up so he could do his woodwork, because he keeps wanting to do his woodwork, and he kind of blames me moving in for him to stop it. So, yeah. But we got some shelving here now, which is nice. So if you remember, I was talking just before about cans. There's more there in those two bags. And all of those, they're full of cans and bottles. So not just him, but mine as well, and also his dad's and whoever else throws cans and bottles on him. So he wants another layer of them stacked up before he decides to go and take them. So he's probably got easy about $120 worth at 10 cents. Is it 10 cents or 5 cents? 10 cents. 10 cents a can or a tin. So yeah. And more random junk. So I told him to put all the stuff into boxes. He's getting there. It's just that he's very inconsistent. He was gung-ho on this area for a while. We were going to have more of those shelves here, to have a sort of aisle going. So all of the stuff he normally uses here, all of the old stuff that he doesn't touch over here, and it's up off the ground and you don't have to worry about it. But he stopped that to do something else, and that's a pattern that I've noticed, is that he stops and starts and stops and starts and doesn't actually finish anything. So hopefully this time around he'll be alright. But through there is his room, so that's as much as you're gonna see, unless he says it's okay. But yeah, so his bed and everything is in there, and then he comes out through this room, out the hallway, and then you can head outside that way, or you can go through the front room. So, and Spicer's off. So yeah, going back to the kitchen, I'm just going to peek out here to the backyard real quick. So that's the backyard. It's a fairly decent size, like it's massive. But later on I'll do another video of the backyard, because that's another beast, and he has more ideas for it, because he has his massive shed there full of tools, and he wants another one up in that corner where that bonnet is, up right there. But there's a lot of work involved in that one. So again, that's another start-stop thing. Bit hard to tell, but I'll cover it in another video. So yeah, there you go. So this is episode 1 of the video log for the house. We'll see how we go. I will make sure Housemate knows what's going on and sees these videos, because the last couple he didn't, and there was a bit of concern there, so I just wanted to make sure that everyone's on the same page. But yeah, Housemate sees the video. If he likes it, it stays up. If he doesn't like it, it comes down. So until then, there's Derek, there's Bucko, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.